In nature, an ecosystem consists of living organisms interacting with each other and their physical environment. It includes plants, animals, microorganisms, water, soil, and climate, all working together to create a balanced system. Similarly, a detention house is an ecosystem. It is shaped by the individuals that are connected to the detention house, their communities, and society as a whole, which all mutually influence each other. This involves incarcerated people, staff, visitors, and external professionals like psychologists and social workers. The staff coming from outside are not just providing the services from outside, but they are also bringing their perspective inside. So they are bringing their teaching perspective in the detention house, they are bringing their social work perspective, the psychologist perspective, and so forth. Incarcerated people may also leave the detention house to go to school and return in the evening. All the individuals involved interact in a web of relationships, together shaping the social environment in and around the detention house. The ecosystem of a detention house is not limited to the physical boundaries of the detention house, nor is it limited to the boundaries of the criminal justice system. On the contrary, it exists at the junction of other ecosystems, that of the criminal justice system, the healthcare and mental health care system, the education system, the employment system, etc. These different ecosystems interact and overlap through a web of relationships in and around the detention house, but also through the community resources and social policies that affect them. A healthy ecosystem is one that maintains a balance among its various components: plants, animals, microorganisms, water, soil, and air. This balance ensures that the ecosystem can support the well-being and survival of all its inhabitants. An unhealthy ecosystem is imbalanced due to factors like pollution, habitat destruction, overexploitation, invasive species, and climate change. This imbalance often leads to the decline of living organisms and disrupts the overall functioning and stability of the ecosystem. The same principles apply to a detention house. A healthy detention house ecosystem supports reintegration and fosters safety and well-being for both residents and staff. For example, when architectural design encourages a positive social climate, or when staff contribute to relational security. Conversely, a disruptive factor can throw the ecosystem out of balance, leading to negative outcomes. True justice reform seeks to reduce the reliance on incarceration to fix complex social issues. It requires systemic change and acknowledges how different systems, criminal justice, healthcare and mental health care, education, and economic systems intersect and influence each other. With detention houses, we aim to address the underlying structures and practices that contribute to inequality and social injustice. Thus, this includes looking beyond their observable features, like their scale or their location, and considering all dimensions of the detention house ecosystem.